Was that a groan? Is someone there? Oh my goodness. Hey, are you alright? Oh wow, that's bad. Yeesh. Did something attack you? No time for that. Doesn't matter right now. Okay, hold still. I'm going to try to look you over and call an ambulance. Okay. Phone. There it is. Dial. Yikes, you're in a bad state. Your right side is pretty messed up. Come on, ambulance, please pick up. Please pick up. I don't want to do this. I'm not qualified. Shoot. We're too deep in the woods to get a signal. Call won't go through. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't see another option here. I can't patch you up enough to keep you alive long enough for me to run back down the mountain and get a call to go through and then wait for the ambulance to get back here. I'm not a doctor and I've never been great at first aid. So all I can do is give you a choice. I don't know how lucid you are, but you've got light in your eyes, so I assume you're at least listening and comprehending. Choice number 1. I do what I can to keep you comfortable as long as possible. And by the amount of blood here, that's probably only a few more minutes. Choice number 2. I have something that will heal you. Completely. And quickly. But you will never be able to go back to the life you know as you know it. Because you will be forever changed. Whoa. Don't choose without thinking. Take 10 seconds at least. This change I'm talking about is irreversible and will impact every waking and even sleeping moment of your life from here on. Because I'm a werewolf. A strong enough one that a single bite from me will turn you into one too. Your injuries will heal and regenerate in moments. Nothing but silver and some specific magic, and maybe holy water, will ever be able to hurt you again. But on the full moon, we turn into monstrous wolves with no memory of being human, rampaging and hunting whatever crosses our path. Normally, you'd only be infected with the lycanthropy if a werewolf bit you while in wolf form on a full moon. But I'm a little different. I can half shift. Get my wolf teeth and their special bite in my human mouth. That's a story for another time. If you choose to turn, I'll guide you, and you'll need it. But that's a choice only you can make. Werewolves are hunted by a small group of humans who know we truly exist and hate us for being monsters. A werewolf's life is a dangerous one that requires caution and punishes carelessness. But you need to choose soon. Okay. Hold still and give me your arm. If you can move it. There we go. You're okay. Okay. I'm gonna bite. It's gonna hurt. Try not to think about it. I doubt it'll hurt worse than whatever happened to your side. Just focus on something else. I'm gonna just... Okay. On 3, okay? 1. Sorry. I'm putting pressure on it. I've been advised that things hurt less when they're a surprise. I thought it'd be better. I know it sucked. I'm sorry. Oh, but look. Your side is starting to heal. The bite will scar, but the rest shouldn't. You're okay. You're healing. Yeah, natural human healing itches sometimes too. I'm not surprised something like this would. Don't ditch it though. It'll slow down the healing. Hmm? Oh. I guess I didn't, did I? I was a little too distracted by your injuries to think about introducing myself. I'm Sterling. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Officially. I'm sorry we had to meet like this. Oh, that's it. Your side is starting to close up, which is good. How are you feeling? Exhaustion is normal. You're probably going to pass out here in a minute. Don't worry. Once you're stable enough to move, I'll get you down the mountain. Plus side of being a werewolf, you become really strong, even in human form. You were too unstable before, so I couldn't move you, but now, once you're mostly healed up, I can carry you down. Oh, trust me, there is plenty more to learn about being a werewolf. And I'm going to guide you. Even if I wasn't the one who bit you, I'm not the kind of gal to leave a new wolf high and dry with no knowledge of what's going to happen and already has happened to them. Regarding lycanthropy, anyway. I can't help with anything before that. I'm not a therapist either. There go your fluttering eyelids. It's okay. Don't fight it. Your body is about to go through a lot. And you'll feel better if you're not conscious for it. This is a major transformation, even if you're not going to turn into a wolf form for a while. We've got a couple weeks before the full moon. Just surrender to the exhaustion. I'll get you somewhere safe, I swear. Don't fight it. It'll all be okay. Yeah, I promise. I'll be there when you wake up, too. You're not going to go through this alone. Just let yourself slip into unconsciousness. I'm right here. You're safe. You're alive. You're going to be fine. That's it. There you go. Sleep well, my friend. Good morning, sleepyhead. Well, you've only been out for 2 days, which is better than me. I was out for 3.5 when I got bit. Don't sit up yet. You'll give yourself a head rush. I'm just making some tea that will help settle your systems before you do anything strenuous. Oh, you're at my cabin. Well, it's my house, but it's a cabin. That's a good question. Single young woman in a house this far out in the woods. However did I afford it? Well, truth be told, it was given to me. This was my grandparents' cabin. After I got turned, my family thought it was best if I kept myself as far away from civilization and my nieces and nephews as possible. So my grandparents signed the cabin over to me. They didn't come here anymore, so it wasn't that big of a deal to them. Yeah, I have 2 older siblings, a brother and a sister. They're both married. One has 2 kids, the other 3. My sister has the 3, 2 daughters and a son. My brother has 2 sons. I haven't seen any of them in years. I doubt any of my nibblings remember me. But my family doesn't want me around because of the wolf thing. So I stay here. Oh. Well, I think they were just happy I told them so they could decide the monster inside me is too dangerous to be around the kids. Forgetting that I'm harmless for most of the month and smart enough to keep myself away on the full moon. I'm just sad that my nibblings won't grow up with Auntie Meredith there. Yeah. Meredith is my first name. I used to use it, but then my family ostracized me, so I switched to using my middle name, Sterling. Anyway, lift your head a little and take a sip of this. It'll help settle your body. There you are. That's it. Okay, let me help you sit up. If you get up too fast, you'll get dizzy. Ready? On 3. For real this time. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Almost there. You're doing okay. How's your head? Dizzy? Oh, good. Glad you're okay. Think you've got enough strength in your hands to hold your tea? Alright, there you go. Got it? Great. I'm not going to overwhelm you with information just yet, but we'll get to teaching you as soon as your fatigue goes away. But do you have any questions that you just have to know the answer to right now? Ah, right. Really good question. Let's see if I can explain this well enough. So, I can half shift to different degrees, like getting my wolf teeth in my human mouth or getting bigger with my wolf muscles, because I'm not quite like the average werewolf. I have this friend that I knew before I got bitten. She's a witch, a magic user who focuses on healing in the body. Think of witches like magic doctors, not just a woman who uses magic. There can be male witches. I've made the acquaintance of 1 or 2 through my friend. Anyway, this friend of mine, after I got bitten and turned and ostracized from my family, she wanted to try to cure it. But lycanthropy is one of the oldest and strongest curses on the planet. It has no cure. It's a lifelong curse. Most werewolves don't reproduce, but on the rare occasion that they do, the curse is usually passed on to the child, especially if the mother is the one that's the werewolf. If both parents are werewolves, it's guaranteed. My friend, she's a very talented, skilled witch. She's been studying her craft since we were little girls. It was so bizarre. I watched her do it. It was like watching her pull a thread of light out of my chest. Both ends were wrapped around my insides, woven into my entire being. She tried to cut it and pull it out. I blacked out when she cut it. According to her, I was seconds away from dying. She held the ends of the thread together and had to pour her magic into them to get them to fuse back together. It was raw magic. Wild magic. It altered my lycanthropy curse. It might affect you too. It's too soon to tell. Her magic made it so I can half-shift when I have to. It's not easy, but the very few other werewolves I've met haven't been able to do it at all. Yeah, it's kind of strange. And we'll have to wait and see if that will affect you too. I suspect it will, but I'd call it useful, so it's not a bad thing. You okay? That was quite the face you just made. Yeah, the tea smells really strong. You'll start noticing that a lot. Your senses are going to get significantly more sensitive in the next few days. And it never goes away. But it becomes the new baseline, so you will get used to it. Eventually. Hopefully. I did. It might depend on your version of lycanthropy and how your body takes to it. Let me go grab some anti-nausea medication in case you need it. Try to keep sipping that tea, okay? Okay, great. I'll be right back. Once I get back, we'll start getting you adjusted. Maybe find something you can eat without feeling nauseated. Be right back.